I still can't think of myself. Okay. Hi, my name is Rafiki Brown. um, my name means friend. Rafiki means friend. So each time you're calling out to me, you're calling out to a friend. I'm making this video now because there's not enough good being spread in the world. There really is, but you never hear about it. Um, you hear on the news a lot about like the negative stuff that's going on, and yeah, of course, there's some positive, but there's never really enough. I feel as if for every negative thing that happens, there needs to be a counterbalance of something positive. And I I guess that's where this channel comes in. I'm hoping that this channel becomes very successful and I get to spread a lot of goodness into the lives of whoever's watching. So what am I doing? I'm doing my research. I'm looking for, honestly, just any positive news out there. And it's really the small things. It's really the small things that really show humanity at its finest. Nowadays, there's a lot of there's a lot of hate, and that needs to be rebalanced. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so before I even get started, I guess I should tell you how this came to be. I watch a lot of this YouTuber named Infinite Waters, and he does a lot of like inspiring people to live out your fullest potential. He does a lot about meditation, all this other stuff. Blah, I can't speak right now, but I meditate myself. A lot of his videos resonate with me, and I guess you could say that seeing him like do things that he wanted to do kind of made me do what I wanted to do. If that makes sense. Um, I was driving with my roommate to work one day, and I heard on the radio actually a about my very first positive news thing I'm gonna tell you about. It's I don't have like a website you can go visit or a video for you to look at for this one. It was just something I heard on the news. I wrote it down, and yeah, there was a man with stage 4 colon cancer, and he was dying. He was very close to like he was feeling it. His daughter makes a public plea, and the fire department and the ambulances agreed to go get this guy to the movies, and they stayed with him. They watched the new Star Wars movie that came out, and I think it was December. They they drove him via the ambulance, and so the reason I chose this video was because there's so many things that the ambulance people and the firefighters could be doing, but the fact that they themselves made the time to say, all right, how could we extend ourselves to help this individual? And they did. They made this man's night. He got the chance to watch a great movie with really great people, and I'm very thankful for that. And I think he's more thankful than I am, but like I'm thankful for the fact that people are kind enough to make time for other people like that. So my second video, my second positive news, I don't know what to call these things, is I'll actually pause this real quick. I had to pause the music real quick and pull up the video, but this one is of, there's a homeless man on the streets and he's sitting out there with this really thin jacket, and there's all these cars passing by him, right? And this one guy stops, and I'll play the video for you, but I just want to give you a brief little description. He stops and he gives him his jacket. He also gives him the shoes off his feet. Like, oh my God, the shoes off his feet to this homeless man. Because it's freezing outside and he really has nothing, you know? I just watch the video. It's 2 minutes long. I'll only play like a minute of it because that really shows the extent to how amazing this is. So how do you flip this?
What size you wear? What about the sneakers? What size do you wear? 10? Right here? Get yourself something to eat? And then here, take these.
Oh my God, dude.
Stop. Take these. Come on. Take these.
That's crazy.
Take these. I'm alright. Got enough. Take it. Take it. Don't worry about it. Take it. Don't worry about it.
Wi-Fi, please. Wi-Fi, please.
God bless you, alright?
Oh my God. So there's that. That's where I currently live right now. There are so many people that I see out in the streets who don't have a place to live, don't have food to eat, and it kills me to see them in this state, and to see something like this. Such a small act, but it's so enormous what he did for this man. If that doesn't put like a smile on your face or like warms your heart even a little bit, then like, honestly, you know? So positive news number 3. I'm just gonna call them positive news until I figure out what else to call them, you know? There's this prejudiced man. There's a really prejudiced white man who openly admits that he was prejudiced, right? And instead of doing the normal prejudiced white person thing to do, he decides to take action and change this. Now he has a deeper understanding of black people and the struggle that we have to undergo. He goes out and reads books about some of the issues that black people have to face, and he educates himself on the system that we live in. So let me pull up that video real quick.
I'm a white male and I am prejudiced.
I thought, oh boy, what kind of racist rant is coming at me now?
I thought I was getting good information, but I would see people being portrayed in a negative way, mostly like minorities, black crime, bad incidences. It started reinforcing negative stereotypes. What can I do to change, to be a better American?
I felt
Her smile just now. I'm just like, yeah, I know how you feel.
Everybody
Like,
has
whoa.
some kind of prejudices. I struggle with prejudice and racism. But why do we get stuck? Well, why did I get stuck?
So what can you do? Get to know Black families. Turn off the news at night. Read about the history of the African American community in this country. Foster conversation in your family and in your neighborhood. When I gave Gary those ideas off the top of my head, I didn't think he was going to follow them.
Everything she suggested sounded easy. I don't know if she realized that it's very difficult. My first conversation following Heather's advice was uncomfortable. My nervousness showed through, but it was an experience. It was a learning process. I went into African American Studies section at the bookstore, and I opened a few books, and I made a little stack. I went to the counter. I said, I'm working on not being
So, as you saw, that was a white male who, of course, watched the news and had this really untrue belief of an entire community, entire culture, and he took it upon himself to go say, all right, let me go figure out what's going on. And some people may say that that's not really doing anything good, but the very act of stepping out of your comfort zone to not feel empathy, because that's a whole other story, but to feel compassion, to feel enough compassion for people to go out and learn about them despite what you've heard, despite the fear that may be looming inside of you. That is an incredibly powerful act of just pure kindness and pure good and pure love, honestly. On to the fourth video then, right? Yeah. So this one's actually on my my Instagram feed. I don't really do Instagram. I don't really do social media in general, but I downloaded it. That's a whole nother story. This one's on my Instagram feed. There's a dog. There's a dog with broken hind legs, and the dog's being taken care of by a man. The dog limps over to get food, and the man has created a makeshift movement machine so the dog can run and roll. And me, I love dogs. I have a son. Yeah, I have a son. His name is Mason. It's a whole story. You should really ask me about it. He's a dog. Long story short, he's a Shih Tzu. And I'll play the video. Do you see this dude? Jeez. So, as you saw, the dog. Well, I already explained it all. I'm not a religious man in the slightest, but I do my best to try and understand the writings of various religious texts, and I do know that in the Bible it states that not necessarily in these terms, but it states that humans have been tasked with taking care of the animals that live on this planet, and that what you just saw at its most basic function was exactly that. Because we have become so advanced and because we are so intelligent, we are obligated to take care of those that need help. And I'm not saying that in a way where these creatures are any less than us, because I'm pretty sure if the roles were reversed, they would take care of us, and they would do it simply because it was the right thing to do. And in that case that you just saw, that was the right thing to do. The man was thinking outside of the box. He's like, all right, he's a dog. He wants to run around. He wants to have fun. That's what dogs do. They run. They hunt, you know? And now this dog has the chance to do that again. I'm about to go to sleep like really good today, because I'm literally vibrating inside. You should feel like the vibration is going through me right now. But that's another story. Honestly, if you're not feeling like that little softness inside your heart by now, like that little feeling of just like, oh man, like, wow, you know, I don't know what to tell you, because each time I like run by these videos, I'm just like, got a little heart on my heart too. I'm just like, it just pulsates like, like really, like, oh, you know. But that is so beautiful. I really. So the next video that I'm gonna show you is about. It's a woman who is homeless in Seattle, and it's not that she did anything, but it's her attitude towards her situation and her outlook on life that really caught my eye, you know? A lot of people with a lot of things, relatively speaking, are so negative and hateful, you know? And that's nothing on, I don't mean to like cast ill will on them, but like, be grateful for everything that's going on in your life. Be grateful for all the things all the good that's going on in your life. If every day you're not at least thinking about 10 things that you're grateful for, they're gonna bounce. Like, they're gonna disappear. Always show your gratitude, and this woman really like reminds us to do that. So here's the video. First and foremost, come on, dude. First and foremost, I want you to like acknowledge that smile. Acknowledge that smile.
Yes.
You're homeless here in Seattle.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Seattle's beautiful.
You see that?
What do you want to know?
You see that? Oh my God.
How do you survive out here? You're living under a bridge.
I try to remember that for as many negatives there are, that there must be that many positives. And so I keep looking at the positives, and I keep trying to remember that there are beautiful colors, and that I'm saving my life, and that's what matters. And it doesn't matter where I live, and it doesn't matter any of it, just so long that I'm alive and that I'm making a difference in this world, because no one's going to stop that. I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to save my life and hopefully do good in the lives of others.
But you keep telling yourself that.
You have to. You have to. Because you have to get through it. And you have to remind yourself that you are a person. You are not an object. You are not a thing. And it doesn't matter who threw you away. And it doesn't matter how you were treated in the past. You are worthy of getting through this.
So, that's my 10 videos and articles of just pure positive news that is going on in the world, like, as we speak. There's so much good that's happening, and I want people to know about it. And I understand that some of this a lot of this information is, of course, on the web, and you can obviously access it at any point. Like some of those videos were on Facebook, I'm not gonna lie, but how many of us really sit down and find the time to just hear about the good? There's really a lot to this saying, but there's this saying that says, "As within, so without, and as above, so below." And what the first part of that is saying, what is inside of you, like the things that are inside of you, the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that are inside of you, is exactly what you're gonna get back from the outside of world. So if there's negative inside of you, then of course you're gonna get back negative. If there's goodness inside of you, then of course you're gonna get back goodness. So I hope this fueled you with some good, and I hope this fueled you with some, now I want to go out and do good things type feeling, you know. And hopefully maybe I can do a video on you. Please like and subscribe, I guess. I'm new to this whole thing. I recommend, don't, well, of course, watch it all in one sitting, but like, don't watch this whole thing in one sitting. Don't. Watch a couple videos here, watch a couple videos there. Whenever you lose your faith in humanity, watch a few videos then. Restore it real quick, you know, because there's a lot going on nowadays, and there's not enough good being shown. There's good in the world, but there's not enough of it being shown, you know. So thank you once again. My name is Rafiki. Whenever you're calling out to me, you're calling out to a friend. That's what my name means in Swahili. Yeah, my name is from The Lion King, for those who remember that movie. Yeah. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Take care. Peace and love, yeah?